Hi guys, I'm in exercise number 4 of the week 5 file. This is the final exercise, and what we're going to do is we're going to use a drop-down box VLOOKUP combo in more of a real-world context, and I say more real-world than like this up here. This is a very kind of tiny little data set, really meant to kind of help teach the VLOOKUP, but now we're going to use it on our Starbucks data. So what I've already done is I've created a drop-down box, and this is not going to be created for you. You need to actually create this drop-down box as part of the exercise. This fill list, all of these product titles are coming from here, from this Starbucks data over here, okay? So that's step 1. Now, step 2 is we want to then create the VLOOKUP based on whatever this search term is. Now, I'm going to do calories. I'll start out with calories. Now, I'm going to do VLOOKUP, and I'm going to select the search term, okay? Comma, and here's where it's going to be a little bit different from the previous exercise. You can click off of the tab and then go and grab your data set that you need. So we're actually going from one tab to the other. You notice I'm scrolling down and I have the top portion of my screen for the freeze panes on. That's a very handy trick to use in an instance like this so that you can more kind of easily grab the data that you need. This might take you some time just sort of navigating and being able to kind of work within the footprint of your laptop screen or your iPad or tablet screen. So that's part of the skill set, so take your time with that. I'm grabbing my range, and then I want to grab my second column. So if you notice, column B is the start, right? Which is here, which is the product name. This is my fill list on my drop-down box in the other tab. I want to choose the second column over, the number of calories. And then by default, I'm always going to do false because I always want an exact match. Now, if you notice, I'm getting a slight issue here with my date. I'm just going to change that to a number, and I'm going to have 0 decimals. And I've gotten 190 calories for the latte macchiato. Now, really easy way to check this is to go back and look for the latte macchiato. Let's do that. Let's actually take a look. Latte macchiato. There it is. Okay, let's see if my calorie count is correct. And there it is. I got latte macchiato and I got 190 calories. So there it is. Okay. So if I change it, my calories will change. And this is really the power of a VLOOKUP when we are trying to pull up a profile of data, nutritional data based on a single search term. Now your work here is going to be to do a VLOOKUP for every single one of these columns. So what I'm forcing you to do is really retype in the VLOOKUP repeatedly for each of these columns, get used to kind of each piece of it, meaning, you're always going back to the same search term. You're always going back to the same range, but this is really where it's going to vary. You're going to have a different number for each term that you're looking for. So take your time with this. It's a very powerful formula. It's really worth learning and knowing well. By the end of this exercise, what I would hope you'd be able to do is kind of think about how can we make this more efficient. And that's going to be the subject of kind of a bonus set of exercises that will be part of week 6. Okay. Keep in touch with questions. Thanks.